Hello everybody, my name is Sarah and I wanted to share a super quick pate kote recipe with you. It's vegan and it's also baked. It's definitely not your traditional kind of pate kote, but it was still pretty good, so we're just gonna jump straight into it. Now we're gonna use about 1 cup and 1/4 of a cup of flour, and then we're gonna follow that up with some salt, and we're using 1 teaspoon of salt. It looks more than 1 teaspoon, but I'm pretty sure it was just 1 teaspoon. It just looks a little bit more in the video. And then we're gonna follow that up with some seasoning. I used a blend of seasoning that was new to me. It wasn't that great, but it was okay. If you have, just use your preferred blend of seasoning you have at home. So, and then we're gonna follow that up with some tablespoon. We're gonna use 1 tablespoon of oil. Sorry, I can't talk. Yeah, and then we're gonna mix all of that up. We're going to mix it up real good. Yeah, by the way, guys, I'm not a professional cook at all. I'm sure you could tell already, but I love cooking. So now we're adding about 1/2 teaspoon of yeast. So if you're really looking for, I don't know, like cooking tips, like pro tips on how to cook or like the proper techniques, this may not be the best channel for you. So I'm adding about 1/2 cup of warm water to activate the yeast, and then I'm mixing that up. Yeah, I just really enjoy cooking and I want to share that with you. I'm always watching cooking videos on YouTube and I've always wanted to make my own videos, so I'm doing that. But yeah, so if you like really good, you're a good cook and you really know what you're doing in the kitchen, please leave me comments below and let me know if I did anything wrong or if there's an easier way to do it. So here I'm like kneading the dough. I really enjoy doing that. I love playing with dough. I'm a preschool teacher and we tend to make Play-Doh at school in the classroom, and I really enjoy just like making shapes with the kids using the dough. Now I'm adding a little bit of flour just because the dough was sticking to my fingers. So yeah, like if you ever feel a bit stress, yes, I can never say that word correctly. Make some dough, just use some flour, some oil. It's really easy, and play with the dough. It'll really calm you down, trust me. It'll really like relax you. And now I'm adding a little bit of oil on the plate so that the dough doesn't stick to the plate, and then I'm gonna put that dough in the fridge for about an hour. And I'm showing you some Pillsbury Doughboy. Yeah, you could use that dough just in case you didn't want to bother making your own dough. You want to make it even easier, just use that Pillsbury dough. It's already made. You just have to add the ingredients inside and you're all good. Now I'm showing you some vegan sausage. By the way, I follow a plant-based diet, so if you're not vegan, you could just use whatever kind of meat that you want, whatever kind of hot dog that you want. Now I'm adding some onions. I'm so proud of myself, guys. Usually, like when I cut any kind of vegetables, the pieces are just crazy. Like I have one small piece there and one big piece over here. But this time around, I made sure to cut them in, fairly the same size. And then I'm adding some peppers and then a mixture of mushrooms. I love mushrooms so much. Like, I feel like I can eat mushrooms and everything. I really love it. I realized that I added way too much fillings, so I had a hard time closing the patty. It was really hard. I had to use extra dough. I had to patch it up. It was pretty hard, but I figured it out. It worked out. Yeah, I'm kind of greedy when it comes to food. Like, I always think the more the better, but sometimes more is not always better. But it worked out though. So I'm using the extra dough to close it up a bit because I felt like the ingredients, the filling was about to like come out. There you go. But yeah, and then we're gonna move on to, we're gonna put that up, put that in the oven. Look how massive they were. Yo, definitely does not look like Haitian patty, but it tasted good, I promise. And now I'm showing you the dough that was just in the fridge for about an hour. And oh my goodness, it felt really good. I'm telling you guys, if you ever feel oh my if you ever feel like anxious about anything, or you just at home and you're feeling bored or like worried about something, um, make some dough and play with it. It's really good. I don't have one of those rolling, what do you call it? I think they're called rolling pan. I don't remember, but I just used a bottle and it worked out. It was fine. So I'm speeding it up because it's pretty much the same thing I did for the Pillsbury dough. I'm using the same ingredients, the same fillings: mushroom, sausage, pepper, and the onions. So I'm closing that up and we'll be good to go. Yeah, it made about, I want to say that the dough made about maybe like 6 different patties. I can't remember. Yeah, about 6 of them. Yeah, maybe 7. So I put it in the oven for about 20 to 30 minutes. You have to keep checking it to make sure that it doesn't get burned. But I took out the Pillsbury patty and it was pretty good. I do think the dough was a bit sweet, so it did taste like Haitian pate kote, but it was good. It was delicious, I think. And I took out the other patties, and I would say the dough was more like, it was bread like dough. And I do recommend, like, the next time I do it, I think I'm going to mix the fillings in some kind of sauce, because I felt like it needed some kind of sauce, like, but it was still good. Could you imagine you just basically eating bread with some delicious filling. So I do recommend you like mixing the fillings and your, I don't know, some kind of sauce to like, I just felt like it wasn't saucy enough. It needed some kind of like ingredients to mix everything, to blend everything together. You know what I mean? Like, am I making any sense? But you guys know what I mean. Yeah, but that's pretty much it, guys. It was pretty easy, pretty simple. Yeah, I was really enjoying that. I took a bite, even though it doesn't look like I took a bite, but I did take a bite. And yeah, if you guys are looking to see more of these kind of videos, I plan on veganizing some Haitian food. Yeah, just please subscribe and thank you for watching. Bye bye.